back, okay? Thank you. This is our meeting now. Time for us to have our meeting. You do what you need to. Now we're recording this, and this is the roll call for our Thankful Basket meeting. We have supposed to have our hospitality committee meeting uh, head here, Betty. We're supposed to also have our children's minister, Caitlin, but they have contacted me, and we have answered their questions and gotten their suggestions and their information by email, which I will read at the appropriate time. But before that, I wanted to welcome you. Thank you for coming to our Thankful Basket meeting. This is our Thankful Basket task force for Charleston Church, and the baskets are for our Charleston retirement community. And what we're here to decide is what to put in the baskets, how much we have to work with the baskets, when we will deliver the baskets, and who will do those things. So the first, as I said, the roll call, we have two people who are not here. Thank you, Kathy, who is our adult Sunday school meeting leader coming, and for Abby, our church secretary, and I am the church liaison with the Charleston Retirement Community. I am the social worker there. So we're going to talk about these things, and we're going to vote on the information. If we can't come to a majority vote, then we'll fall back on a consensus vote if there are any disagreements. I do know what the hospitality committee leader, Betty, and the children's minister, Caitlin, said that they agreed to, and so they are in favor of this plan. If you have any disagreements, we will talk about them at this point, and if we can't make a decision, we will turn to the pastor, and he will make the deciding factor.
Okay.
So we're going to move on to our open issues, and the first open issue is the budget from the church and any donations that are needed. Do you have the information from the pastor?
The pastor has approved the budget of $1,000.
Great.
That's good. And the church will provide the note cards for the baskets.
Wonderful. That
That's
answers that question. And the note cards are, if you didn't know already, they're going to say, this is a gift from our church to our resident retirement community, and that we wanted to give these thankful baskets to say that we're thankful for our members of the retirement community. And that answers the first issue. The second one is that we wanted to confirm the estimate for the basket and items and how much is needed. Now, that was in an email that the hospitality committee leader, Betty, got all the information that we needed about our food. And we came up with the list, which is right here. She came up with having these microwavable potatoes that are about $5.99, a pecan pie that does not need to be refrigerated for $6.99, a Dak ham for $4, and a can of Italian green beans. Basically, that's a meal for anybody. They don't eat very much, but it's enough that they can just warm everything up and they would have a meal. And then we found a good deal on baskets. Where did you say that was? Sonoma. And there are baskets were $10, she said. The food comes up to about $20 per basket. Each basket's $10. And then we got in bulk 10 pounds of tissue paper to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
And so that equals, I think you said $775. We checked the numbers that she gave us. And since that is less than the pastor's budget, do you agree that we should go ahead with this menu?
I agree. I think it worked out.
Agree? I agree too. So we'll move on then. So that's our confirming our estimate. The next one is we don't need any donations. So everything's settled for that. The baskets are ready. We're going to organize the adult Sunday school classes to help pack the baskets.
Okay, and I think we came up with November 18th.
Yeah, so that way everything, you think it can be done in one day?
I think it can be done in one day.
And I think,
because we'll have probably 15 to 20 people that could help. I think that's easily done in one day.
And I think Betty suggested doing it all in the fellowship hall.
Yeah, that would work.
If we do it all in the fellowship hall, we could just knock it out and get it ready to go. The youth and any chaperones to deliver the basket?
Yes, I think we said
we talked to 20th? Caitlin. Yes, Caitlin. That's Caitlin's email. Caitlin said that she could get about 10 parents and with youth, and they were going to use the church van. Is that right, Abby? I think you said yes, right? The church van to deliver them to the retirement community.
So if we
But
get them packed on the 18th, we can deliver them on the 20th.
right.
Okay.
And the 17th, I will go to Walmart because they already pack them. They pack them for free. They'll put them in the truck.
Yeah.
So then if I can have 2 volunteers from the hospitality committee, Betty said that she has her husband and I think her brother-in-law can help, and we'll take them into the fellowship hall, put them on tables.
Okay.
So that takes care of that.
All right.
So we have them delivered the 17th, packed the 18th, and then delivered the 20th. And I think we said we were going to meet at 9, but I think we canceled that, decided to do it at 4 after school.
Yeah. That way we can have the kids help the chaperones.
And one of the parents, did I understand that correctly? One of the parents in your Sunday school said that they would be here early to help?
Yes, we can do that.
To load them up?
Yeah.
To load them in the van. Okay. All right. So now we have our schedule confirmed and delivered. Let's see. So if we want to stop for a few seconds here, and if anybody needs to go to the bathroom or get some water, and then we'll reconvene in a few minutes and go on to our new business and finish the meeting if there are any suggestions that anyone has. So let's stop the meeting.